You know, there was a study done by Patricia Cunningham about...
Excuse me, Director Blewett, that was the MPS time was 10 minutes, and so now we'll move on to the city time is 10 minutes. So it's not 10 minutes per person.
Oh, wow. So I don't get to speak.
Why don't you take a minute each? If you have an opening remark. Otherwise, you can respond to questions all you want.
Okay. I didn't know about the format before I got here. I heard it just as you did. But I want to thank, I'm just glad to be here. I want to thank the PTA and everything we do. Kids succeed in school because of their home life. That's number one. It's across the country. The research is there, and it's proven. When you have strong schools and strong families, all kids learn to succeed, to read, to write. When you have neither, none of them do. But when you have weak schools and strong families, 60% of those kids do well. When you have weak family units and strong schools, only a quarter of those kids do well. Family is key, and so I'm glad to be here at this forum. I want to say I'm a little distressed that we're talking about mayoral control, since to me, it has not shown promise anywhere in the country. And I'll be happy, we've got the evidence. So, you know, a lot of people have been working on this, so we can talk about the details if you wish. But the fact is, it hasn't made the kind of change that we want to see. And I want to just make these points. You're going to hear a lot about accountability. But when you hear that word accountability, I want you to think democracy. Remember democracy. You're also going to hear about the status quo. When you do that, I want you to think about inequality. Because since Kozel started writing about public schools in the late 80s, the one thing that's remained the same is that kids in urban centers, poor kids, do not have the same resources to be educated as their kids in the suburb. And in the state of Wisconsin...
I'm going to ask you to stop and move on to Superintendent.